Hello and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Thank you for liking, sharing, subscribing. I hope you enjoy my videos, how to start to work as an interpreter, some useful tips that I give you. Thank you for being here, liking, sharing, subscribing. Thank you for your comments. I do appreciate you. Thank you for subscribing to my channel. Today I'm going to create a video called how to find new clients after or coronavirus effect and so I'm gonna share some of my experience about how to find clients, and then I'm gonna make few videos related to bilingual medical tests and how to prepare, and I'm gonna give you some terminology that very probably part of them will be on those tests, and I hope these videos are useful for you. Today I'm gonna share about my experience being interviewed and working or thinking to work with company called Effectiff. I'm gonna create a small briefing video about this company website, which you're gonna see right here. Guys, you could see right here. Let me fix my camera. Okay, wonderful. Now you could see better. So you could see yourself. This is the first company I talk about my experience being recruited for Effectiff. I just find out that the company is located, it's a Russian company. So if you're located in Russia eventually, that could be a good solution for you. This is their email. You could see here, there is no website. I don't know why is that. Very rude, zero manners, like Siberian village person, Katerin. A very bad experience with this company. Then this is about the quiz that I was talking to you about. This is the result I share with you. You see, when you do the score, you have to pass it. It's only in English. The test is classical medical. If you're trained here in America, you don't have to worry about it. The main reason that I decided not to work with them, I repeat, because they're rude and about how not professional they are. They don't respond, they disappear, don't show up. This is not a serious company. Here is their logo. This is the company's logo. But as you see on every email, there is no no company website. This is no company website. It's not really not professional. And so we did not have contract. I've been recorded, registered. You see the phone number here. I think this is a Russian phone number. After this experience that we have, they keep inviting me to work, and I have to remind them that we don't have a contract. I don't work, and take me off of your mailing system, because they keep sending me emails. Same thing that Siricom keeps sending me emails. I know they need my languages, but I'm done with them. I don't want to go back there. So I don't want to receive messages. As you see, I have blockade, because very rude person. But you could see, actually, they don't have an actual website. They don't email. They don't send the website on their email. So you could see they have pretty high. You can find them on LinkedIn. Not much. It says a lot of things, but here is the actual website. Let me show it to you. They spent some money on the website. This is the services, translation, interpretation, projects about careers and contact. And this is get a quad page. Just have in mind that for Russian, $1 is equal to 60 rubles. So if you're in America, this probably wouldn't be a good solution for you. But if you do work seems like they're trying to take advantage of the people that work. I don't like this. You see some American addresses which are not actual. The company have a bad policy. I said to you, they are not professional. This is my opinion. But if you're in Russia, maybe this is could be an opportunity for you if you do speak English. Um, this is about the careers on their website. The website is effectiff.net. Join us, bachelor's interpretation, translation, education, proven this and this and that, and what they are looking here. Bengali, Cambodian, French, Japanese, Mandarin, Somali, Arabic, Cantonese, Haitian, Nepalian, Russian as well. As I said, I was recruited for Russian language. This is the rate is 40 to 45 cents for Russian Italian. It's just that how rude they are. This is why I don't want to work with them. It's not about the money, but it's how unprofessional, rude, and just unpleasant people. I'm surprised there is a, say, the Russian Federation. You could see right here the information, more than 50 languages. I will tell you what surprised me. This is a Glassdoor. The rate, they have pretty good rating about working for them. Honestly, it's all right, 3.9. I think 3 stars is a realistic vote that I will give for them. I haven't given my opinion here, but I can do it, but doesn't really matter. Also, you can find them on LinkedIn if you have LinkedIn to apply directly and follow them. They're also on Pros. You see here 4.6. This is not realistic. 5 people rate them. Maybe it's very poor people with zero education that had good experience, but I will tell you that nothing that look actually serious to me. Maybe this is the only realistic experience that I could see here. 1 star, but this is my opinion, guys. If you're related in this country and if you want to work, and this is the dashboard of Buslingo, the Effectiff. I am still there, as you could see. You could see appointments, invoices. I result to be interpreter still, even though I don't provide services. You could see my information here. Bulgarian medical experiences, my phone number, my address, even though they should not display it for the client. They're just crazy. Here, if I have been trained, I have been trained. Despite that, doesn't show it anyway. This is how this thing, let me click here. This is to go offline. So that's how this company is. I hope this video was useful, guys. Thank you for being here, and remain for the rest of the video. I hope you enjoy that. Bye bye. All right, so you guys saw the website of this company. That's how the company looked like. It looked really, really big. I believe they had a job search for interpreters for freelancers on Indeed, and to which I apply. And then they sent me an email requesting me to follow a link where there was a training, 40 hours of a free training, believe it or not. And after these 40 hours, there was a test, a medical terminology test. And in order to be hired from this company, you have to pass this test with 80% or 85 or more. Once you pass the test, you can email them the results. This is the instructions of the email, and they will contact you soon. I listened some of the videos, not all, to be honest with you. They were general medical terminology. I was working, I just passed them like this, and I went and I did the test, and I make one mistake. Just guys, be careful. One mistake is 4 points. I know, because I make one mistake, and my result was 96 points. Okay. I passed the test with 96% of the score, and I sent the results, and I was waiting to receive a result or any communication from them. And then I started receiving these emails from Mr. Javier Andres telling me, please complete your registration. And I was thinking, as didn't receive any other instruction, that he meant on the website where I register for this training. So I went there and I put as much information as I could on this profile. Nothing. I said, okay, I believe I have registered myself. This gentleman respond to me and tell me, no, you have not. Please complete your profile registration. And then this person, I said, excuse me, sir, in which portal, in which website, please send me the link. Instead of sending me the link, this gentleman keeps sending me a request to make a meeting. And I said, okay, maybe they want to train me, right? So I said, okay, let's make a meeting. And we schedule a meeting for 2 weeks in the future. Yeah, you heard me right. 2 weeks in the future. And I tell him, can you please send me the link? Nothing. Guess what? Nobody show up on this Zoom meeting. I sent an email to this gentleman, 3 or 4 emails. He did not respond. There were this lady, Katya, as well, that was mentioned. She was in the group email. I sent to them emails as well. No response. After almost half day or more gone, and nobody respond to my meeting, to the Zoom, nobody show up, nobody allow me in the meeting. I was thinking, maybe this is some kind of a fraud company, you know? So I sent an email to this Kate lady that is named Kate. She's working in management in Effectiff. And I told her that I don't understand what kind of company will no show on the Zoom. I email, nobody answer me. And this is not a good start. We are freelancers, we are professional, and we have to be able to trust each other, right? To respond to that, Kate fired me. Yes, I was fired even before I was hired. She wrote something terribly rude and told me that they are not willing to work with someone like me. In this period of time, I was looking for new client. This was really unpleasant, and I was thinking, how unfair is that, right? But I'm just sharing this experience, guys, so you could know what to expect from this company. And I will also share the prices, how much they're gonna pay you. So stay here. So she said that she hires me. And then after an hour or so, this person, Javier Andres, show up, responding to me, apologizing I said, maybe you have technical issues. I was polite with him, but he did not respond. I don't know what was his problem, but eventually he show up and he asked me to have the meeting. Now it was already 8 hours later. We were supposed to have it in the morning. It was 4 p.m., 5 p.m. my time. Almost I was finishing working. I said, yeah, why not? Let's do the meeting. And this is when we log into Zoom, both of us, Javier and me. But while they were gone, I tried to request the website where I'm supposed to be registered, and this Mr. Javier keeps sending me an empty emails insisting that he send me the link. So I had to send him a screenshot of these empty emails to confirm that he actually did not send me the emails. So the links, seems like Buslingo, not only them, but this company Effectiff and many other companies start to do something which I'm gonna share with you, and they start to export their service recruiting departments in poor country, so they can take advantage of poor people, pay them very little money, as $100 a month, and these people are supposed to hire me, to test me. So let me tell you my experience, with all the respect for Mr. Javier Andres. I'm going to send you this video. I hope this video may be useful for you. I remember we shared that you also wanted to create your company. So Effectiff hired this gentleman who is somewhere in Colombia, if I'm not mistaken, or some of these countries that have a really low standard compared to USA. And I could see that the environment was nothing to do with office environment in America. It was clear the poverty level or the level of the lifestyle, it was different. There was a poor sign on the wall behind says Effectiff, and he was wearing a poor shirt with the sign of the company. It was look poor. Forgive me. The company presentation look really, really poor, and I suppose that they ship him this $2 print shirt to Colombia to and the sign to put in the wall, but it still look really, really not professional. Um, Mr. Javier speak okay English. I would not say that he was highly sophisticated or highly intellectual or highly like academic. He was speaking all right English, but I, as a person that have 3 masters and some education, don't think that Mr. Javier was intellectually able to evaluate some person like me. Why? Because he was less educated than me. His language skills written in English and spoken was all right, but not on my level. So, after 5 minutes of our conversation, um, I was feeling like I was evaluating Mr. Javier, and he was the one that wanted to get a job with me. I have a lot of respect for Mr. Javier and for his job and whatever he's trying to do in this organization that is actually taking advantage of him. But I also feel very bad. And if you're guys located in America, or if you're interpreters that are located outside of America and start working for these companies, have in mind that they're taking advantage of you. They're taking advantage of a different lifestyle and level of living between USA and your country, and they're literally exploiting you because they're paying you the minimum payment for your own country. And if I see how much this job costs here, I don't have respect for these companies. I don't. Forgive me, I don't, okay? So I see that a lot of companies start to export these services for recruiting. This is one example of this company, and another company. There is this recruiter that was in Asia. They tried to recruit me from Asia, guys. So this lady from Asia was also so poorly dressed. I don't mean that I'm rich, don't get me wrong, but she looked like indigent. She looked like she was in a strong need, you know? So I understand that you guys take advantage of a poor country standard. Buy them a uniform, invest money to make them look nice, to make them look clean. Just like you exploited them so badly, it wouldn't cost you nothing to make them look professional. Shame on you, American companies that do interpreting and translating and export your human resources in these poor countries and take advantage of poor mothers and fathers. Shame on you, really. So, said that, I'm getting really passionate here because I believe that this is wrong. This is really wrong. So, I have a lot of respect for Mr. Javier. We did not did quite a lot of interview because I find out by myself how to use Buslingo. I think I was better on the computer than Mr. Javier. I have a little bit higher knowledge because I study some programming and I know a little bit about computers, about internet, about website building and all these kind of things. And I've been through a lot of trainings. So I have a vast culture about it. And Mr. Javier was not so practical. Let's say that. Of course, he was there to recruit me, not to be a technical specialist. He didn't know as well how to make this platform Boostlingo to function, which I already figured out how to work with. We had some chat with him, and then after we enter in Boostlingo, this is when suddenly I saw a rate there. The rate was flat rate for Bulgarian and Italian. Guess what, guys? For how much? Let me give you a realistic price. Bulgarian and Italian, the middle price for 1 hour of this language is between 175 and 275. Medical interpreting for Bulgarian and Italian, if a company sell it, they sell it between 175 and 350 to 450 a minute. Okay? This is, I'm not gonna talk about how much money Effectiff take, because some of this company get a flat rate for all the languages for $70 an hour or $3 a minute, but and they have a different discount, let's say if they want to provide services for someone. But I'm telling you to have a realistic idea about how much money this company does, and then this company offers 40 cents flat rate. Not only, they did not even had an interview with me. How I'm sharing this, so we're in the platform, first time I see this Mr. Javier Andres, who did not show and also did not apologize formally for not presenting. It was clear that he forgot or something. He absolutely no serious, no professional behavior. And then I see this flat rate and I think was some kind of a mistake for those languages. And I'm like, excuse me, what is this rate? And he's like, oh, didn't Kate discuss with you? I say, no, I never talked to Kate. What is this about? So Kate should be the recruiter for Effectiff here in USA. So I said, no, what was that about? And he said, well, that's your rate. And I said, I never agreed to this rate. And I told him I have 3 master degrees. I have that was for medical. I have a medical certification and so on. And the minimum that I will accept for these languages is 65. I'm not gonna work for this money. I told him why, and I gave him also experience. And he said, okay, we talked for about 2 hours, nothing to do with the job. Mr. Andre Javieres wanted to know how I base my company, how I start my business and all these kind of things, and how is this like, you know, he was kind of inspired by our conversation, right? And then he said to me that I should just send him my rates and all my certification, to which immediately after we finished the Zoom call, I sent him about 20 certification, 3 master degrees, some of those certification, some references, and my rate. Effectiff, vanished. Boom. No sign from them for over 20 days. So this thing happened on September 20th or approximately then, and nothing. They just vanished. And then 2 days ago, I received an email again from the same company inviting me to take the process from the beginning, to take the quiz, and if I eventually take the quiz, they're going to pay me, they're going to hire me if I pass it for over 85% and so on. For me, I already know that after you don't respond 3 days after we had the meeting, I'm not gonna work with you. Of course, I didn't even bother to tell them this. I completely forget about their existence until they re-invite me. And so at this time, after this whole experience, I was like, I really don't want to work with this company. Like, how crazy this company is, right? They're not professional. So at this time, I just expressed my pure thoughts. I said, you know what, guys? We had an agreement. I send you my rate. I send you my education. You were going to reply to me on this email on which you vanish, and you're not professional, and I'm not willing to work with you. And I was thinking that they're not gonna respond to me because they haven't been really responsive, and especially if I tell them that I'm not interested to provide service for company that I am ashamed of, and I don't feel that they're trustworthy and punctual, what you can respond to that? Guess what? They respond to me, Mr. Javier responded saying that they're not willing to pay me the rate that I require. This is, so if you want to know, they pay 40 cents per minute or 45, and they use platform called Buslingua. So if you provide interpreting services, you can use this platform too. It's a platform where interpreters are available and connected to providers. I personally would not recommend this company, but if you are located in a very, very poor country, you can eventually work for them and you can make a decent money, 40 cents per minute. You could be really happy with that. But if you are in America, this rate is funny. It's taking advantage of you. I see right now that Circom International offer $15 an hour, and I understand that someone like me that was taking $40 an hour or 45 was not interesting for them anymore, and their termination of our contract, it was just an excuse, because now after COVID, a lot of interpreters didn't have work and they tried to go to another companies, so there was a lot of interpreters looking to offer services and few companies, so they dropped the payment. And Circom, again, a terrible working place, are trying to pay between $15 and $17 per hour for interpreting. So both companies, I do not recommend you to work for them. But this is about Effectiff, what to expect from their process, what to expect from their communication, what to expect from the future payment. I don't know if they're precise with payments, but based on this experience that I just shared with you, I doubt it. But you can try. If you try to work for them and you have an experience, please write me a comment below. I will be more than happy to know what's happening. And if you, Mr. Javier, happen to open your company, also write me a comment below. I like to support you. Thank you for being here and have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.